In its imperialistic second of Shah conquered Oromo land. RC, as part of Oromo country, gave the invaders fierce challenge. RC Oromo fought for 6 years with the conquerors and surrendered due to wider power imbalance. Minilik's conquest was not only controlling land and resources, it was also to destroy Oromo identity, culture, and the socio-political system to assimilate to one identity. This then led the nation to tragic incident of Anole hand and breast mutilation, Harkafi Armamura Anole. The main cause for this incident was RC Oromo's protest against denial of their culture and identity, and the severe resistance against the invading enemies. RC Oromo was given two options to choose, either to be administered by Gada system or to give it up. The hand and the breast of those who chose the Gada system were mutilated, and the Gada system was banned since then, where RC Oromo Gada has been interrupted for over a century. With the ongoing Gada Renaissance, RC Oromo is also working to restore this Gada system like in all parts of Oromia. RC, or Commando, Gada system is confederacy type of administration. Odaroba is RC Oromo's largest Gada administration center. There are 20 Dadachas under Odaroba ceremonial and multitude ground. Gada system should be restored to all Dadachas before Odaroba because they are part of the confederacy. Odaroba Gada Assembly is also formed from Gada representatives from those 20 Dadachas. 11 of these Dadachas are found to the south of Web River. They are Dadacha Madolabu, Dadacha Sarar, Dadacha Bare, Dadacha Gindir, Dadacha Midagdu, Dadacha Baret, Dadacha Kurkuru, Dadacha Robe, Dadacha Dayu, Dadacha Dumal, and Dadacha Dalogambi. The 9 others which found to the north of Web River are Dadacha Kedibe, Dadacha Kakuwamanti, Dadacha Muramurti, Dadacha Nagenya Arara, Dadacha Gamachu Kanani, Dadacha Banabanti, Dadacha Ya'i Lallaba, and Dadacha Gutu Goda. There are only 1 or 2 Dadachas which have active Gada administration from these old Dadachas. Even Gada of those active Dadachas is partial. They used to transfer power secretly in the past regimes. Therefore, some Gada institutions are lost. Anyway, RC Oromo is undertaking various efforts to restore Gada system to all Dadachas. Accordingly, the Dachagin Gada administration has been restored recently. It was 138 since it has been interrupted. So restoration is a tough job. Gada should be organized through Luba. Luba or Gada is a political party under Gada system. There are 5 political parties in the Gada system. They are Birmaji, Pultuma, Bahara, Horata, and Robale among RC Oromo. The naming may vary from place to place. All generations should be organized under these 5 political parties, but today's generation don't know it is Luba or party due to long-year Gada interruption. There are only few elders who have this knowledge in the community. It was source of debate in the process of the Dachagin Gada restoration. In the Gada system, everything have principle, procedure, code of conduct, ethics, and the law. Of course, it is written. When Gada assembly convenes, there are 2 hosts who sit on opposite sides facing each other. They are called Qoras. Their job is assuring fulfillment of preconditions to proceed in discussion and decision-making process. They use code to do talking style, which is typical to RC or C Commando Oromo, especially on such special events.
Kotu, Murti Gerani, Muramte, Gafatani Gerani, Muramte, Gafi Sulan, O Muramte, Abati Katana, Tinakatena, Manakachisan, Alo Ambati Muram.
When the first speaker says Kotu, the second speaker responds saying either Kotu or Dufe. The second speaker should assure the first speaker that he is following him by repeating the last word or giving assurance sound. He can also add what the first speaker has forgotten. They ask all sides to tell their plan and program to the assembly. They have little to decide for themselves. Most of their responsibility is facilitation. If they reach agreement, one of them declares agreement. The second one says Sigalu, which means I'm going to agree. He repeats this phrase 3 times and says Sigale, which means I've agreed. If there is no any objection from the assemblers,
Mekota, Inkora Tanalle, Sigalu ya Asigala.
there are also Murtis. They are individuals who control principle, procedure, and flow of idea in assembly, discussion, and decision-making process. They can interfere with Qoras when they find mistake or something that should be further strengthened. They use the word Muramte, which means it is declared. They don't speak in pair like others in Kotudufe talking style, because they are scholars who decide right from wrong. They say Kori to Qoras when they finish speaking. Other assemblers engage in the discussion either by saying Idae, which means additional, or Gungume, which means objection or direction. This permission is given by Murtis. They are the one who know what should be discussed and shouldn't be discussed on the event.
Mekota, Ortuni, Wanufitin Korti, Abaki Yadevisa. Mare Abakara Murtina Kaze. Abba Murti Devisa Yechole Sigada. Alanagangala. Anasitum. Kana you Gungum. Gungum Mile Wanambati Gungum. Murti Wanambati Gungum.
The debate of assemblers during the Dachagin Gada restoration was amazing and witnesses the democratic value of Oromo Gada system. First agenda of the debate was the way to elect Gada leaders. If Gada system weren't interrupted for a long year, Gada leadership would be elected at 4 level rubber age grades. But RC Oromo of that area has no such system for the last 138 years. At the beginning, efforts have been made to start just from the scratch, but the elders protested. They know when Gada system is interrupted and during which Gada or party it was interrupted. They debate for a while publicly and then decided to make it private. RC Oromo used the term Nafinchofsisi, which means let me use toilet, or Golanabasi, which means let us make it closed door, to discuss sensitive and controversial issues.
بالك أجاني الملوبة شرانيتا كان أمك ليست بلغ إساوى جرد هنگا فامان أخان كي أدام باسي أما اللي نتين كود
They couldn't reach agreement and they decided to continue the next day. When the debates get hot, the elders interfere with blessing and prayer. According to elders, RC or Sikomando Gada system was interrupted on 6th year of Robale Gada or party term 100 a dead years ago. If Gada must be started from where it has interrupted, Robale Gada should rule the nation for 2 years. On the other hand, Gada circles on Bultuma Gada among active Dadacha administrations. As all RC or Sikomando Oromo have one common Gada administration, ruling Gada or party among all Sikomando clans should be even. The assemblers have debated and decided to transfer the power to Bultuma Gada or party. Actually, there is no any party that has power currently, so it is about restoring the culture. Reaching agreement on these issues, the power transfer ceremony continued. The assemblers traveled to power transfer place in queue. Women go in front of the Gada assembly, chanting various cultural songs. The Fole, the security officers of Gada system, accompany the assemblers from both sides. They also sing a song. In RC or Sikomando Oromo culture, power transfer ceremony is held on the fourth side because it is believed that person who take power govern all living things and all living things meet there. When he takes power, he takes responsibility of treating all lives in a just way. When they reach there, women chant a Tete song. It is a prayer for peace and tranquility. Gada assemblers stand on the left and right side of the river. Gada who transfer power stand on the left side of the river, where the one who takes power stand on the right side. Now, Birmaji Gada party is transferring power to the Bultuma Gada. So, Bultuma asked Birmaji Gada to transfer power, saying, Karaf Malka Buddha Bukena Kenni. Karamarka represents all land and fort, where Buddha Buke represents human, livestock and animals in general. Birmaji responds this question only when Bultuma presents clothes and daddy or meat. Then he says Karamalka and Buddha Buke Sikenne. Then they drink from one cup joyfully. This represents his pleasure of serving nation and discharging generational responsibility. The process concluded by elders' blessings. Of course, this is not the last process in power transfer ceremony. Then, law legislation and some rituals would be performed.
tole